Poverty exists at many different levels, from absolute poverty to extreme poverty. No matter where vulnerable families exist on that spectrum, World Vision's commitment to a community through its programs helps raise everyone out of poverty. Our work is a long-term process that lasts on average 15 years. We walk alongside a community as it makes the journey from barely surviving to having a growing, sustainable economy. Here's how it happens. At the bottom of the economic ladder are destitute families living in absolute poverty. In the first few years of World Vision's work in a community, we focus on providing vulnerable families and children with access to the basic necessities of life. Emergency aid is a temporary solution in the face of grave need. Clean water and sanitation are often the most urgent needs, followed by food security, health and hygiene programs, and education. As a community begins to show signs of recovery, the focus shifts to establishing programs that grow its basic resources and lay the foundation for economic development. This happens in several ways. Cash or Food for Work programs sustain the poor as they devote time and energy to taking the first steps out of poverty. In addition to cash and food for work programs to meet immediate need, we often introduce asset transfer programs. These programs provide families with livestock, such as goats, which give them a starting point from which to earn income. Another important program at this stage is community savings that allow people to pool their limited savings into one loan fund to benefit everyone. As day-to-day life improves, we introduce programs that improve people's ability to become economically self-sufficient and help fight chronic food insecurity. For poor families at this stage on the economic climb out of poverty, getting a loan from a traditional bank is out of the question, and yet there are no real alternatives. This begins to change when people get access to skills training and efficient farming techniques, and by lending to improve business and employment opportunities. Access to microfinance gives business owners in a group setting the funds needed to grow their businesses at a fair interest rate. At this point, families are becoming more self-sufficient. To ensure that they don't fall back below the poverty line, it's important to extend the reach of our programs beyond loans and business training. As businesses thrive, World Vision helps owners with strategies and action plans in market development, and helps them connect with the resources to grow their businesses further by fostering private sector partnerships and encouraging businesses to make use of programs offered by the government and non-government organizations. We help improve access to technology that boosts production and open up access to markets for products and services. We also link businesses with the appropriate resources so that they can reach bigger, more lucrative markets. This is a big, important step in escaping the cycle of poverty. Once people have moved away from poverty, they are able to provide for their children. They are also able to access traditional financing options with formal banking institutions to grow their businesses even more. That's when the wider community really starts to benefit. Finding sustainable employment is now possible, and the result is a sustainable economy, which is the ultimate measure of success. For more information on World Vision's economic development programs, please visit worldvision.org.